want to tell you this story about this man I know. He was a principal of a high school in a town, well, a Midwestern state. He was a good administrator, or at least he thought he was, because he tried to look at things the way the kids would, you know, understand their mentality, their motives, their feelings. Well, like once, he grabbed away some Benzedrine inhalers the kids were using. Back then they used to swallow the insides like aspirins washed down with Coke, hyping themselves up into souped-up livers. I want to point out he was a principal. But it was not unprincipled of him to try it himself. I mean, he had to find out what went on inside the minds of the kids, so he locked the door to his office and he swallowed the stuff using a paper cup from the water cooler. But it was awful. It only made him dizzy, like a cheap drunk. Well, he tried to straighten himself up with some coffee, but some people saw him, the janitor and the cleaning woman. And rumor got out all over town that he was a secret drunk. Then one day, this man took over a civics class as a substitute, and he told the students that he thought McKinley deserved to be shot. Well, that got all over town, that a high school principal could say that about a United States president. Their being unpatriotic is synonymous with being queer. And his wife left him. And that's always the man's fault. It means he's no good in bed. And there'd never been any kids, so this man was less than a man and not really able to lead and train other men's children. Oh, nobody ever said this out loud. It was just all rumor, speculation, and suspicion until one day, something definite happened. This young girl came into his office. I guess she was about 16 or so. Standing there, sunlight catching her blonde hair. She was like the most beautiful creature who had ever lived. And this man, he had a wild impulse. He had to hug her just once, nothing else, because he wanted to honor this girl's beauty with his affection. Does that make him a child molester? You've been to all the libraries and all the art galleries of the world. Say a man admired a great painting or a statue. Say he wanted to give his love to Venus de Milo. Does that necessarily mean he wanted to possess it, steal it from the Louvre? There's an ending to this story you won't believe. This man, they got him out of town, all right. They bought him out of town. So this man decided to find the most wicked place he could on the map of the world and try all the things he had been accused of, everything. But it revolted him. It disgusted him. It made him sick. This man has tried every evil, and he is sick of them. Doesn't that make him purer than the people who never dare? The people who cling to their longing for sin and hang on to it all of their lives? Aren't they the dirty ones?